Hi everybody, I wanted to talk with you about the HIDN path to health recovery. So HIDN is an acronym that stands for Hormonal Balance, Immune Strength, Detoxification Efficiency, and Neurological Connection. And over the years in observing in natural health care, I would see people try this and try that and try something else, trying something that worked for their friend. There was no organization to it. And people often spent years trying this and that in a desperate struggle to get healthy and expended a lot of time and a lot of resources. Whereas if they would had a focused pattern to work through, they could have really made far greater change, far faster, and less expensive. And that's where HIDN came from. And so we have a trademark now on HIDN, and it represents hormonal balance, immune strength, detoxification efficiency, and neurological connection. And so as people tried this and tried that, they really struggled with being as healthy as possible. And often one part of their care did not fit with the other part, and so they oftentimes were even trying things that might be in some ways opposed to each other. And so that's why we needed something where everything fit together. And so when you come to our office, there will be questions on your form about hormonal balance, things that relate to your thyroid and things that relate to the sex hormones and to your blood sugar and all of those areas. And then there would be questions on the immune system, things like how many antibiotics have you taken? How have you ever been exposed to mold? How have you ever been bitten by ticks? Do you have reoccurring fevers? All of those types of things, so we can assess more about the immune system. And then there'll be questions about toxins that you're exposed to regularly and symptoms that may relate to inability to detoxify well. Then there'll be neurological connections related to concussions and surgeries that relate to anesthesia and its effects on the brain, things like that, so that we can assess how much trauma and interference there may be in the nervous system. And so some of this came from the functional medicine concepts of fixing hormonal balance, immune strength, which is primarily the gut, where 70 to 80% of our gut is, and detoxification efficiency, but that wasn't enough. And especially since I'm a chiropractor, I'm very focused on the neurological connection. We need that in there to get optimally healthy. So that's why I don't feel like you're going to have your best results working with somebody just to identify some things on a lab and get you on certain vitamins to try to correct that, because you're not going to change patterns without neurological connection. And so that's why people come into our office from many different states and even starting to several other countries, and to work on this HIDN model of health recovery. And when patients come into us, the big thing that we can help them with is to get targeted on the right infections or the right toxins, so that when they go home, and also get their nervous system calmed down, so that when they go home they can have a targeted path to continue their healing. So we're very excited about this HIDN model of health recovery and our trademark on that. And if you have more questions, please email us at drwinters@winterswellness.com. That's drwinters@winterswellness.com. We'll get those questions answered and see if we can help steer you into the right path to recover your health. I'm Dr. Michael Winters, Winters Wellness, Chiropractic Redefined.